Hi everyone, it's Sandy Leyva. This is Brain Food for Accounting Leaders another week, and we're going to be talking about controlling your inputs. Now, that might sound like a little weird of a thing, but a couple weeks ago we discussed subconscious, and I wanted to get more into that, expanding on that. The goal of this thing called Control Your Inputs is to intentionally bring more positivity into your life so that you can be more powerful, more successful, experience more positive emotions. So one way to do that is to control what actually gets input, so to speak, into your brain, mind, body, all of that. And one of the ways that we can get very tactical about this and start to improve your life immediately is to have you list your routine. Some of the major things that you do and see every day, your routine. So for example, you've got a morning routine. You might eat breakfast or something like that. Maybe you go into the traffic, maybe you don't. Maybe you work, maybe you don't. Maybe you have kids, maybe you don't. But whatever your kind of routine is throughout today, list a couple of major things about it. You can also take a look at what's the most negative part of your day and see how you can transform that into more positive. So for example, if you're rushing out the door with a sugar-filled donut and 5 cups of coffee, that's something to think about right there that might, could be transformed into something a little more positive. If your blood pressure goes up because traffic is so stressful for you, all right, and so on and so forth. So you can take a look at parts of the day that you might feel are negative and see how you can turn the negative into positive. For example, it doesn't take that much longer to prepare a healthy breakfast. You can do some of that on Sunday and, pre-cut and all that kind of stuff for you. And then if you love outside and you're really fueled by outside and the weather permits, then maybe you have a wonderful breakfast on a patio before you leave for your day. Maybe you incorporate in your morning routine some kind of positivity exercise, like 3 things I'm grateful for. You can think about how to start your day a little bit better off if you feel really stressed around this area of your day. If you get stressed out around traffic, think about surrounding yourself with beautiful music on the way, something that just really transforms that negative into positive. If you are an entrepreneur, which I think most of you are listening to this, one of the things you can do is every time you're working on a client's work, find a compliment. Be very intentional about looking for something to compliment your client on. And that just, brings all sorts of wonderful positivity and generosity to your brain and to your mind. So your inputs are, anything that you bring into your life. It could be your environment. It could be the activities you do. It could be the food and the exercise that you partake. And then with kids, obviously good conversation, quality time, and good conversation if they're the right age, right? And then some fun activities with them. All right, so don't try to change your whole schedule all at once. Just look for one weak area, one negative area, and then change one thing each week about what you choose to bring in your life. And then develop that habit, make it a habit, and then next week choose something else. And, within a month or two, your entire routine is going to be transformed from a lot less negative to a lot more positive. All right, try that, and we'll see you next week.